like knowing like if you were on the open market, you have incredible value. But there's the assurance of an extension, the assurance of being in one place, the assurance of certainty really is important to you, your overall mental health, your overall well-being, and certainly your overall performance on the court. It's neat of me to hear you say that.
Oh, for sure. Well, it's important all those things. It's important as someone with a wife and 3 children. It's important. You know, I have 7-year-old, 5-year-old. They're school age. Like you're talking changing schools, potentially changing cities and states. To lock that in, and like you said, certainty, I think, is the big word. I think in life, we're all chasing certainty. Like no one, except maybe a sick fuck, no one loves the unknown. I hate the unknown. Like I am trying to do everything I can to have things line up like this. Like I don't want to deal with the unknown. And that's free agency. I mean, free agency can be held up for 6 days because everyone's waiting on one guy to sign, right? Like that is the uncertainty of free agency. Free agency, the money can dry up in 2 days, as we saw a year ago. Like you don't know. And so I think for me, when I just got my last contract extension done, I could have waited and got more money. But let's look at that scenario, right? Like if I waited, I think I probably could have signed for 160 or 170 or something like that. But let's look at that scenario. I wait. I don't sign my extension. The Golden State Warriors then go, Steph Curry breaks his hand. Klay Thompson tears his ACL, which Klay's was before I signed the extension. Steph's was after. And then we went 15 games, and I'm up for an extension. We're probably not sitting here in San Francisco doing this podcast today. Because here I am going into free agency and with an expiring contract, and we suck. Now, it's the first time we sucked in my entire career here, but we sucked, and it was miserable, by the way. But so imagine I don't sign that extension. I don't secure the money I did. I'm counting another guy's pockets and what this guy got. Then all of a sudden you're looking at a totally different scenario of possibly hoping I got the same deal I got somewhere else, but definitely getting it somewhere else and not hearing. I didn't want that, which is why I locked myself in. But most guys don't.
Do you feel like the younger generation is learning the lessons that you guys have gone through?
The hard way. And why I say the hard, the young guys don't listen. Like these young guys today, these young guys are out of their minds. Like they don't listen. They think they got it all figured out. It is very refreshing when you do meet some of the young guys that do listen, because so many of them think they got it figured out already. But the reality is these young guys have been living NBA lives since they were in high school. And it shows when they play. Like you don't have it figured all out, my man. You may score 20 points. That shit don't look good. So